Cystic kidney disease is a big one because you have cysts on the kidneys and it reduces kidney function exponentially. It's not a buzzword disease, not everyone knows about it, and so that could use money, but at the same time, I have lived my life as a transgender teen on the front lines of the LGBT community. I've been going to Cincinnati Children's since I was tiny, and I still go, and they helped me with my kidney disease. They helped me with like other things that I had when I was a kid. They helped me with transition, which was a big one, and they've just been there every step of the way. I can't imagine a journey without Cincinnati Children's. Adults, like, they can access hormones on their own, but children, they need their parents' permission. They need like a whole support system in order to get that going. And that's why I think it's really important that it's at a children's hospital.
The team of King Peren's Knights was formed in 2015 after one of our team members encouraged our tabletop role-playing group to join Extra Life. We named the team after the D&D character of another friend who passed unexpectedly earlier that year. We are pleased to continue raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals in his memory. And welcome everybody. Here we are for our first Extra Life stream for 2021. I'm Richard Bellotti and I will be the Dungeon Master today for Hunt for the Stonewall Inn Stalker. I will just go in the order that people ended up on the screen and let everyone introduce themselves. Aaron.
I'm Muffy McStuffins, your local gym teacher.
Jason.
I am George Snowden, quite a serious actor.
John.
I'm Mildred the Maleficent, an Annis hag barbarian.
Josh.
Hello, my name's Josh, and I will be playing Baggy, who is quite simply a sorceress. Yes.
And Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I will be playing a Doulahan Rune Knight.
Awesome. So, I would like to start with having everybody roll initiative.
Okay, this is our first challenge.
And I critted.
Oh, see, I knew I was going to do it twice. I knew I was going to do it twice.
What a good start to an evening.
Okay, so we will begin with Muffy McStuffins. Muffy McStuffins has journeyed from the Feywild because both the Seelie and Unseelie courts have uncharacteristically gotten together and offered a reward for whoever can capture or destroy the Stonewall Inn Stalker. The Stonewall Inn is a passing place between the Feywild and the Prime Material Plane, and many Fey travel there to cross through the broken down part of the wall. The secret to passing through is to throw a brick across, and then you can cross either from the Feywild to the Material Plane or from the Material Plane to the Feywild. And I will bring our viewers at home to the tactical play map. Let me zoom this a little bit to give them a look at the inn. And
We're gonna have more racist horses.
these are not racist horses here. Okay.
But are we sure? Have we spoken to them yet?
That
No.
you are very correct. We have not spoken with them yet. So
Goal number 1. I'm happy I rolled that high in the initiative.
we're vetting these horses.
all right. So Muffy, you are first.
All right, perfect. I don't think I'm going to vet out those horses. I think I'm going to head on in.
Okay. So we are starting with a skill challenge.
Wow,
And-
to walk to the door.
Well, not to walk to the door. it's the door boss. So we're going to start.
Oh my god, it's pull, not push.
So you can spend your turn taking any action that makes sense to gain information about your query. You can go talk to somebody. You can do some other skill roll that you want to do. You may not use the same skill 2 rounds in a row. And the number of failures that are accrued prior to achieving the successes that are needed will determine the strength of the reinforcements. And we're going to go for 8 successes, and your DC is going to be a 13.
I think I'm going to roll in and put out the vibe and just sit back and watch people. So I'm going to try and do an insight roll to see if I can gather what's going on here.
Okay. So you can head on into the bar and pick your seat if you would like.
Right on the end.
Okay.
And you want me to roll that insight roll now?
Roll that insight roll. 23, so that is a success.
Right.
So, and just showing, I have some things coded up here. We have the investigation. You're now at 1 success and 0 failures as Muffy begins getting the lay of the land. So I'll introduce a few people here. We have Pippin Fairfoot is your local barkeep. Elisha Peren is traveling in and out of the kitchen delivering food. And you have several people who look like they have made some effort to travel. Onyx Speedtwig is a small and fast. You have Coco Greendrop, who is a pixie. Flare Shadowbreath sits at the other end of the bar. Bracken Olive Locks and Asho Shiny Wax are sitting at a table talking with each other. Snow Shimmer Jewel sits in the corner watching everyone. And Averin Flirty Glimmer is performing up on the stage.
You were going to have trouble with those names in a few hours.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that to yourself, Richard.
I gave you points for bravery, though.
And well,
Okay. So next is Vistarn. Let me bump you down to the map. So there you are. What would you like to do?
Okay. I will make my way in and go talk to the barkeep and see if I can persuade him to tell me everything he knows about the stalker.
Okay.
you are a headless horseman, right?
Correct.
Do you carry your head, or how do you?
My head is in a bag tied around my waist.
Okay.
Dang. You don't even let it
It's
see.
like a mesh bag. It's like a mesh bag.
Oh, so everything looks checkered.
All
But
right.
if it can't see, I have blind sight anyway. So.
You know, he's just doing that so he can do the thing all men take yoga to try to do.
Yes. So make your persuasion roll.
Sorry.
All right.
So
Like,
there
who
we
the
have
hell is-
our first failure.
Yes.
First of many.
You know,
Okay.
it's not every day you see a headless horseman. He's probably a little freaked out.
Yeah, it's quite something going from last night's game where we have like plus 13.
Through that.
Right. We did pretty well last night.
So next in the initiative comes the duo who are traveling together. Sisters of a sort. John and Josh. Or Baggy and Mildred.
Yeah. Like Mildred is like 6'6", even while like hunched over, like a little old lady.
Yeah, Baggy, while she technically is a green hag, she chooses not to look that way most of the time. So she
Well,
just
and-
ordinarily presents it.
And Mildred looks like a sweet old lady.
It's fitting. It works so well.
She's just 6'6".
Oh yes, just the sweet little old Goliath. But
She's got Werthers in her bag.
Ooh.
they're not Werthers. Don't trust her.
No, those
No, they're Werthers.
Here, eat one.
children wrapped
Eat
in foil.
several.
They're
Baggy
very
is-
sweet.
Baggy
So-
is going to step inside, and she's going to attempt to have a conversation with this Flare Shadowbringer and see if he has heard anything interesting with a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh, that is so disheartening.
That is another failure, unfortunately.
And so, is it Mildred's turn?
It is Mildred's turn.
So she is quite upset that this dude Flair is like sitting right next to her sister and not leaving any room for her. So she is going to use intimidation to make him change seats, and
Okay.
hopefully shake loose whatever information like Baggy wasn't able to get from him.
Okay.
So let's see how that works. No. So we might not end up doing that great.
Right.
Okay, Flair just glances over at you and gives a grimace, which is quite disheartening, considering his rugged appearance. I was here
what
first.
is he?
He's some type of dark fae that has his hood pulled up and drawn about him. Yeah, I set all of this up, and now I don't. He's a darkling elder.
Okay.
There we go. So I've got that.
Yeah.
So then we have our last member of the group, and give me a second to get the token down.
Yeah, so we need what you said.
Okay, give me
8
a second.
successes.
That was what I was starting with, and maybe I will need to adjust that because I wanted to make sure everyone had at least 2 turns. So I thought 8
Okay.
successes would be good, but give me just a second because we had a token change that I didn't get in. So
Well, while you adjust the token, my goal before I even step inside is I want to case the joint, since I am
Okay.
a roguish sort. So I will investigate, especially like that weird dirt mound and the well and things like that. So I'm going to do investigation on the outside.
okay,
And I failed. It's a dirt mound. This looks
it
like
is a dirt mound. it is a dirt mound, and my apologies to the people viewing. Okay, save. I'm pushing my computer to the limits, I think, with streaming and running this. Okay. All right. So then we are back to the beginning.
So none of us rolled above like a 5.
Except for Muffy.
Yeah.
Okay, what's Muffy gonna do?
Oh, what can Muffy do in this situation? Muffy is going to make her way over to Snow Jewel, and I'm going to use deception, and I want to weave a story that my sister was killed by the Stonewall Inn Stalker, and I'm very scared of it. So it draws any information out from her.
Okay. Okay. She kind of laughs at your story and says, I think you're barking up the wrong tree. I don't hunt. I'm much too small for that, but I do talk to people. Maybe you should seek the dryads outside. They have seen strange creatures.
They're hungry dryads outside.
Thanks for the information. I'll head out there next.
Okay. Will.
Right. I will come over here to Cover Green Drop and try and intimidate her into telling me what she knows about the stock.
Okay. Coco, he tells you that he has been tracking the monster. He tells you it has dragon-like feet and returns each evening to the boneyard near the crag. It's a forbidden place because there is a gate to the Shadowfell there. So we are at 2 successes. Sisters. I guess Baggy was first.
Yeah. So I suppose in my case, I will go try to have a I'll go have a chat with Bracken Olive Locks, and I'm going to attempt an intimidation where I'm going to insinuate that I'm here to find this creature and slay it. And if he's not willing to help me in doing that, he might find himself in trouble in the near future.
Okay. And he
I'm
says,
not very intimidated.
I'm not looking for any trouble. I deal in gems and ore. The human town nearby has also reported nighttime disappearances. A person was taken from there on, Monday and Thursday.
What day is today, by the way?
Today is Saturday.
Okay.
Mildred, I should have given you Flair's story, even though you weren't successful. Flair has tracked the creature through the maze in the crag, but whenever he got to the Shadowfell, there was something hunting him, and he had to turn back.
Okay. I'm assuming the crag is somewhere away from here.
Mm-hmm. So I will mark out the people. They're not dead. I'm just marking the people whose stories you have gotten.
She killed him. What can I do with my skills?
There are horses in the back. There's the bartender and the you all got the bartender story though.
Yeah, not a lot of skills lining up with like people things.
You got the performer.
Yeah, there's animals in the barn. There's
right. I don't have
outside.
animal handling.
Okay.
I have nature, but nature and animal handling, they decided to uncouple from each other.
Well,
so
why don't you...
I guess I'm going to go outside and see if I can use nature to find any suspicious tracks, I guess.
Okay. So make me a nature check.
Oh, damn.
Oh, finally.
There are no suspicious tracks.
So you are
finally something to get us on track.
Outside investigating, and Willow Pear Ripple, appears to you. Stepping out of her tree. And let me get her story here just a second. I have seen these strange creatures. They're, I think, goatlings. They have the body of a man, the feet of a satyr, but the head of a goat. They are evil and rude, and they're not like satyrs at all, though. I always hide when they come around because they're very insulting. They follow people who go wandering off into the woods. I think they might be tied in with this somehow.
Right. Is Willow a child?
Willow is a she's a young dryad, but she's a dryad.
Okay, so not like a child. Okay,
yes, no, she would not meet the qualifications of come home with me, my pretty. Candy from grandma. All right. Jason received a donation and will get, I didn't go over what we get. So Jason gets a wandering monster. So you get a random summons that you can use at the time of your choice.
Oh, fantastic. Is that from Miss Alicia? I bet that was from Miss Alicia.
Yes.
All right.
So I will give you that card.
Donation. Thank you very much. So speaking of wandering, maybe I'm not as good at casing the joint. What is Arvin doing for entertainment?
Arvin is playing a lute and singing moderately well.
I will attempt to join him.
Okay.
And sing along on stage. Let's see if I can perform better than I can investigate.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you've got a +8.
Yeah.
The one thing I can do, perform. Because I'm an actor.
So you and Arvin are playing, and Arvin really appreciates that. And he says, I am the minstrel here at the inn. I used to have a singer named Nemi Siren Song, but she disappeared on Wednesday night.
Disappeared on Wednesday. I'm terribly sorry to hear that.
Okay, so we are back around to Muffy. And we're at 4 successes.
Well, we still have to talk to... We have the bartender.
Right, you don't have to talk to them, but these are all people you can attempt to use skills with.
Have I seen the Elisha girl that's running food and
Yes,
stuff out of the back?
she pops in and out of the kitchen. I can pop her out if you
But
want.
between Onyx, Pippin, and Elisha, does anyone look fatigued or injured?
Onyx is the one who would look fatigued.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and I'm going to say, "Oh, you look famished. Here, take this, and this will help boost up your vigor for the night. Say, do you know anything about the Stonewall Inn Stalker?" And I'm gonna use medicine to hopefully fix him up.
Okay. Awesome.
Yay.
And he says, "Oh, I really appreciate it. I've been trying to hunt the creature, but I couldn't navigate the maze in the crag. Igor tried to help, but I'm not smart enough for his riddles. The otherworldly beast appeared, floating balls with many eyes, and I had to run away."
Oh,
Oh dear.
oh, good.
A beholder.
Yeah.
Maybe a beholder. Could be
Oh.
a mini beholder.
Just a watcher.
Oh, just a watcher. Yeah.
Okay,
Just
so
Or it could be
Warrior.
a beholder lich and really make it exciting.
we have achieved our 5 successes. It took us 5 failures, so there will be 5 creatures in our combat.
Oh,
Sweet.
we have materialized somewhere else.
So yes, so you materialize. Just a second, let me get this map positioned on here. Pretty good.
Are these satyrs? Because I'm
Those-
super excited if we finally actually get to fight satyrs.
No, those are the creatures that
Those are the
Dryad was
goatlings that the Dryad was warning you about. And
like-
they are here chanting around piles of bones.
That can't be good.
Maybe they just finished
I'm definitely liking the vibe they have set up here.
Yeah, it's
Very
a pretty
aesthetic.
good vibe. It's pretty chill. Like Mildred's not too stoked to ruin the vibe here, but
This reminds me of a typical Friday at Hag School.
yeah, you dance and sing around a bunch of bones.
Okay. So I will let us roll.
Although there's a distinct
for
lack of
initiative.
children in the buffet.
Yeah. Well, we need to roll initiative.
Wow. Okay.
Incredible. Just incredible rolls tonight.
Well, I finally got something that almost passes as a halfway decent roll.
Right.
So that's something.
I mean, hey, it's a 16 on the die.
Good.
I rolled above a 5.
Oh, it's on here. Here we go.
Yes, it's on the D&D Beyond. Okay. So I have Aaron and Will and Mildred. Okay, but not everyone's going into the roll 20. So give me just a second here. So George got a 17, and Mildred got an, oh, not Mildred, Baggy got an 18. All right, so first up is Baggy. Josh.
Hmm.
They have summoned a giant skeleton.
Oh, that takes me back.
It does remind me of Hag College.
Hag sorority.
See. How far is that? Feet. So I guess I should probably actually start with the basics for my character. And we'll go ahead and just cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. We can assume that you did that as soon as you left off into the woods hunting.
Okay. Well, then on that case, I will go ahead and I will target that fellow.
Okay.
With a firebolt.
All right. That is a hit. And you incinerate that goatling.
Yes. Fried goat. Delicious.
George.
Sounds good.
All right. This may seem a little similar. I'm going to climb up in that tree to try to get myself advantage.
No, I don't believe it.
Really?
And I'm going to go for that goat.
Okay.
Gonna get your goat?
So much goat.
That goat. Let's see if I can hit. Oh, did that do it?
That is a hit. So I
Okay.
need some damage.
Yep, and the sneak attack.
All right.
Hang on, just let me.
It did the sneak attack.
It did it? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that is a dead goat. You have skewered a goat. Muffy, Aaron.
Move up my 25 feet so I can get everybody else in range. And that should put, yep, just in range. This goat man in range of my crossbow.
Okay. That is a hit. And you have skewered yourself a goatling.
You're ghosting these goatmen.
The goatlings come running up towards you, and they are screaming at Baggy and Muffy. I will need Baggy and Muffy to each make a wisdom saving throw as the goats are mocking you.
Oh, damn. Baggy can't take it.
My
she's like,
self-esteem has been crushed.
it's like, what?
Baggy has flied into a rage and will have disadvantage on her attacks. If you can hit the goatling that insulted you, you get an automatic critical. Mildred.
Okay, so let's see how far away these goats are. Okay, so she's gonna run up to this goat. And she is going to rage. How do I activate the rage on my character sheet? Do I press this button?
There you go. You are now raging.
Okay, I guess I'll just click off the limited use. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see how that goes.
So that's a bonus action. Did you take a full move to get up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
She can run 80 feet and she went 75.
All right. Well, that makes it easy on the giant skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yeah, but that'll only be 11 damage.
That will only be 11 damage. You are correct. You need to track the damage yourself.
Oh.
on D&D Beyond in the top right corner.
Okay.
Where your hit points are, you type in what it is and hit damage.
Oh, I see. Whoops. Well, I found out how to do it anyways.
Okay. Awesome. V's.
All right. So move up on my horse. I move up to there. And let's
Okay. That is a hit. Who are you hitting?
this guy right here.
Okay. Roll your damage. All right. Josh.
All right. So you said if I just manage to hit and do damage, it's an automatic critical.
Right. But you're at disadvantage, but if you can hit the goatling which insulted you, which is the one that your sister's at. Yeah, so it's going to one-shot him if you hit.
Okay. Well, then, on that case, let's actually do something where I don't have to hit at disadvantage. We'll just cast Mind Sliver.
Mind
So they
Sliver,
need to make-
Mind Sliver, Mind
So they
Sliver.
need to make an intelligence saving throw to beat a 15.
I doubt this goatling can do it.
And his head explodes.
Scanners.
George.
All right. We will be doing the. How do I do the advantage?
Shift click.
Okay.
That is a hit. Who are you hitting? The goat or the
The
giant?
big guy.
The big guy. Okay.
So I need to roll damage. Oh, and I need the.
Oh, it's putting the sneak attack on there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, good shot.
Good thing, too.
Aaron.
Muffy wants to finish off that last goat, so she pulls out a flaming dodgeball out of her hand and throws it right at him. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Ooh.
You can dodge a flame, you can dodge a ball.
That's right.
Oh,
Ooh,
he can dodge the ball.
Oh my.
Is Muffy proud or angry?
Muffy was impressed with his skills.
Attaboy, champ.
Right.
The goatling is going to dodge over here. And he is going to mock Mildred. So Mildred, make me a wisdom save.
Oh no, that's not her best. Oh. Okay.
Okay, you managed to make it. So I don't know what would happen if a raging barbarian became enraged, but
I think it should do quadruple damage then.
Mildred, you're up.
All right, so she's furious, and she is gonna go hog wild on the skeleton, even though she loves skeletons in their giant and regular sized forms. Okay, so it should be an advantage to hit. Great.
That is a hit.
And then
Roll your damage. Okay. And what's your plus 2 for your rage?
Plus 2. There we go.
Okay. And you have your second attack.
Oh, that's right. Damn. I'm not used to being a fighty person. Oh. Pretty cool.
Wow.
And we forgot to have you roll your wild surge, so I need you to roll a d8.
Okay.
So you got a 3. So an intangible spirit, which looks like a flump or a pixie, your choice, appears within 5 feet of one creature. And at the end of its turn, it's going to explode. And it will do that at the end of each of your turns as a bonus action. You can cause another pixie or flump to appear and explode.
Oh, it's definitely going to be on the skeleton.
Okay. You don't want to finish the goatling with it?
No.
Okay.
The skeleton is pretty dangerous.
Okay. So he needs to make, you get to roll 1d6 and he gets to make a dex saving throw. He gets to fail a dex saving throw. So he will take an extra 4 damage. Okay. Dirty 20 will hit you, I assume?
Yeah.
So half that for 12.
She's hurting. If anyone can heal.
Vistarn.
Your grandma could use it.
Right up the goatling. Swing.
That is a hit. And a kill. Josh, Baggy. Your sister's in trouble.
I know, it's very worrisome. Baggy will go ahead and move up closer. And she will go ahead and start off with casting a Mind Sliver. Does the creature resist it?
Nope.
All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and follow that up with
a quicken spell.
Yes, I'm going to do a quicken spell. And I will cast a actually needs to make a wisdom saving throw. of 15.
You're slivering and spiking that thing every which way.
Oh,
Yeah.
nope. He has the penalty from Mind Sliver, so he fails that. All right.
Did the damage come through?
Yeah, the damage came through. So he took 6 from
Okay.
the Mind Sliver and
Yep.
8 from the Mind Spike.
The skeleton's looking worse for wear, which I don't know how
Wow,
a
that-
skeleton can look that way, but
That is really disappointing for 3d8 damage.
Yeah, you got a 1, a 5, and a 2.
damn.
Is this the spell that causes it to only have one action, reaction, or bonus action, but not?
I believe so. Let me grab the text. No, Mind Spike makes it so that it basically can't run away, and I know where it is at all times.
Okay. All right, George.
All right, so I'm going to shoot again, but as my bonus action too, I'm also going to assist. Let me assist Mildred.
Okay.
I forgot that I have that because of the
Yeah, and you can assist at range.
yeah.
Okay, that is a crit.
All right.
So roll your d6, and we will add a 6 to it. Oh, what's your sneak attack? How many dice is that?
3d6.
So that's 3d6 plus 1d6, so we're going to add 24 to that. So you just destroyed the skeleton.
Mildred, you want to hit it right between the eyes like this.
She gives you a look that could kill.
I will move up to the body of the skeleton and take a minute to devour its energy.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, who is this here?
Mildred.
Mildred.
Mildred. I will use that energy to give Mildred 1d8 hit points back.
How aren't you a dear?
Okay. Are
So
you going to roll it?
Sure.
Okay.
So, do we have any other way of healing in this
Yeah,
party?
I got you.
Yeah, you also
But-
have the fundraising you did. You could have bought extra life potions.
Well, we didn't really talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we did talk about that ahead of time. So, yes. So, you're able to buy extra life potions for $18. Every $18 you fundraised, you could buy an extra life potion.
You know
Oh,
what? I'm gonna wait and see if I need that later.
Muffy walks up to Mildred and says, "You need to learn to suck it up better, Buttercup. Here, let me help you out."
Okay. Someone's Facebook donor just donated $25.
I think that was
Nice.
me.
John on your Extra Life
Oh.
team just received a donation.
Ooh.
So John gets the $25 reward, which
Ooh, yeah.
is
I have to-
you get to declare a critical failure on somebody. So I will give you a critical failure card. And you're going to use it on me, obviously. But when you decide that you're ready for someone to roll,
we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, but you have a nat one that you can declare.
She did just get negged by like 2 different party members.
There's your healing. There's 3.
Wow. Incredible. That was worth weathering that criticism.
Okay, and then Mom and Dad just donated $25.
Thanks, Mom and
Oh.
Dad.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Is that yours,
Yeah.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't gotten a text message yet telling me who it was. Okay, so Aaron gets a nat 1 to give to someone.
when do you want us to declare that? Is it after the result or before?
I haven't decided that. I think you should declare it before.
Okay.
Probably.
And say I'm going to use my nat one.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, anything else we want to do before we proceed into the crag?
Are we investigating kind of the scene we got here and what's going on?
Sure. It is a boneyard, and you can see that different things have been animated in the past by the goatlings. There are many goatling tracks, and you're able to see some reptilian footprints that come through here. And this is reminiscent of a game trail, and that something is definitely coming up from this crag, which goes down into the mountain. Trail, and that's something. Which seems like the logical place for you to proceed next. From
Did the goatlings have anything valuable?
The goatlings did not have anything valuable.
They were very poor. So here's hoping that we get a short rest or something before the next fight.
So
we don't seem to be a parley geared toward healing.
I can feel that a little bit.
This is a point where you could take a short rest if you so desire.
I mean, I don't want to soak up all of your spell slots for healing.
Okay.
Got a
So
fair amount.
we're going to take a short rest before descending into the mountain?
Well, I guess it'll depend on whatever we get on this next heal spell that gets sent my way.
Okay.
I'll send another one your way. All right. We'll cook one up real good.
Yeah.
Meh.
Do you only have healing word?
I've got. I mean, I can cast it at a higher level. I do have prayer of healing as well.
Okay. So you don't
pray.
have cure wounds?
Prayer of healing, I think, would be more effective because that's the one that lasts for a minute, isn't it?
I mean, with that extra 6, I mean, I'm only 10 away from max at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I could save. I mean, prayer of healing 2nd level, so I could save that for when we're getting further in.
Okay. I just didn't know if you had like cure wounds or something.
But it
No.
takes 10 minutes for you to cast the prayer.
Yeah, that
That's
won't
the
be
thing.
able to be
Yeah.
done in battle.
Oh, that's a fair point.
But it affects 6 people get the 2d8.
And I was the only one that was hurt. So I
Right,
don't think
so-
that'd be the most economical use of that
Yeah.
spell, right?
So we are probably good at this point because we're going into a riddle challenge and just don't get the riddles wrong so you don't have to fight the beholder.
Riddle
That's what we're
challenge.
good at. Riddles.
Richard's riddles at that.
What are you saying?
You make very difficult riddles.
Okay.
Just said this will be a very short-lived campaign.
Okay.
Yeah, what happens if we get the 45 minutes in or whatever?
Okay, so someone's Facebook donor just bought a healing potion. I'm not sure whose Facebook donor that was.
I think it was Chappie. Did Chappie donate on?
So you could have a healing potion.
Oh.
So I guess I'll cash in that.
You're going to
That
cash in the
$18
healing
for one.
potion? Okay.
Yeah.
So you get 18 hit points back.
Well, I can't. Okay, so it's just bank there. Okay.
Do you want the potion? I'll give you the potion.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'll save it till I need it because I'm only 10 hit points away from maximum.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. You have a card for the potion now.
Thank you, Chappie. Thank you for helping us heal kids.
You're traveling down into the mountain and a disorienting wave sweeps over you and suddenly your surroundings are unfamiliar and shrouded in shadows. Out of the gloom appears a hooded goblin carrying a lantern. "Hello, friends," the goblin says. I can help you through these parts if you can figure out my riddles. You don't want to make a wrong turn in here, as there are eyes everywhere. Solve the riddles and follow my directions to the letter.
That's the second letter thing in the riddle.
This is painful.
You're a sad, strange little goblin.
My name is Igor. Which beast has the sharpest eye?
Sharpest eye.
Sharpest eye. Like,
Is that like
the letter?
an eye with like an accent on top? Like,
Hmm.
The sharpest eye. I find, I cut.
I don't really know my monster manual very well to be able to say.
This is not a monster manual thing.
Okay. Can you put what you said in the chat, please?
Yes, I can.
So that I can.
Let's see if he puts the letter I or an I.
Ah, yeah.
That breaks the game a little bit.
Trick Richard. What beast has the sharpest eye? Like an eagle?
Yeah.
Or
I feel like that's too easy. It's not even a riddle,
Yeah.
right?
So which way would you like to go? North, south, east, or west?
I mean, weren't you supposed to tell us?
You're supposed to tell me if you can solve the riddle and follow my directions to the letter.
Sharpest
Let's go
eye,
east.
northeast.
following the directions to the letter. I guess east.
If
is
it's an
an
eagle,
E.
then
So you travel east, and you get to another box. And Igor
Okay.
says,
Oh, thank God.
threads get pulled through the eye of what?
North.
Needle.
now we need to go north. Okay.
What
You're
is-
copying me, sister. You're copying me.
Needle.
What is the eye to the soul?
Windows, west.
Whose eye matters to a witch's
Windows
brew?
are the eye to the soul. Is
Wait,
that
Wait,
how
isn't
that-
it the eye? So shouldn't we go east again?
No,
eyes are the windows to the
Oh, it's
soul?
north.
So I guess windows would be the eye of the soul in that weird logic. Like,
I can see that.
Okay, so you're going west for window on the eye to the soul?
sure,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Whose eye matters to a witch's brew?
I have new
Newt.
Nor.
toe frog.
It would have been embarrassing if we got that wrong.
Actually, mustard. It's actually mustard seed.
This eye causes you misfortune.
No, it's eye of Newt. We know we're
Evil
hacked.
eye.
No, miss.
Evil
That'd
eye.
be the evil eye. Oh, yeah. Kudate. So let's do east.
Okay.
Oh.
This eye brings you a temporary calm.
Storm.
Oh, so now we need to go south.
South.
Oh. Very good.
Roll one six-sided die. Roll another. I'm sorry, roll a one on a six-sided die. Roll another. Get the same. What's their name?
Snake eyes. South.
And you find yourself coming out of the cavern.
I thought that was part of the riddle. I was like, I don't know this one.
You have to roll snake eyes. What's going on?
and heading into a temple area. There is a large pillar in there and a gate at the far end that is covered with inky, shadowy wisps. And we are going to roll initiative.
Woo!
Oh, I gotta roll initiative.
Just some real weak ass rolls tonight. Jeez.
Right?
We don't have those plus 13s like we did last night.
Like I got like a 14.
I was dead for pretty much all of last night, so.
Okay, Heather just donated $50, so that
Ooh.
gets. I'm assuming that's your Heather, Aaron,
Yeah,
right?
donated to me. That's
It's
what-
one of them for sure.
Oh, it was
You have
donated
more than
to
one Heather?
Chappie?
No.
Okay. So Aaron gets a summons.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say I did invite another Heather to my fundraiser, so
Okay, well,
there could have been a second Heather.
a Heather just donated, so I'm not sure.
It came
Was
through
this-
mine.
Aaron,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Aaron
assume
was-
if it's for deck.
Okay. All right, so we have. Oh, I'm still rolling as Goblin. Okay, so we have. Everyone in initiative. Okay, so you're dealing with Shadow Mastiffs, some of whom are currently invisible because they're hiding in shadows. So the first one up is the Alpha. Who's going to come bounding around. And execute a terrifying howl. Everyone needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Boy, all these wisdom saving throws. Why?
Buffy's so wise.
Wow, I've been doing really good on those actually.
Oh, that is funny. Vise is the one who failed. The headless horseman is afraid of a dog.
Well,
But okay, question here. It looks like my character sheet shows immunity to frightened.
Okay, then you are immune to being frightened. Yes, sir.
All right.
Because he is a headless horse.
That's why the headless horseman is not afraid of a dog. Okay. So, Josh, you are up next.
All right. Well, I suppose I will target this mastiff right in front of me with a firebolt.
Okay. That is a hit. George. Nope. Get your correct token. Sorry. Chappie, you're up.
okay. I assume we can't really negotiate with him.
They're dogs.
They're dogs. Let me see. Do they speak a language? They do not speak any languages.
All right. How fast am I?
They are shadow mastiffs and are hiding in the shadows.
Can I reach him from there to attack? I guess.
Yeah, I'll let you close that distance.
All right.
But an 8 is not going to hit.
Bad dog. Down dog.
And his buddy jumps out of the shadows at you.
Damn.
Oh! He
I was
gets a
debating on
crit.
calling my one. I was debating on calling my one.
Yep.
He gets a crit.
I'm gonna be dead again.
Like, yeah, your character really shouldn't be up front. I'm not sure what's happened here.
Yeah, so that's 19 damage. You'll have to do it yourself. Mildred, you're up.
Okay, Mildred's going to show you how it's done. And it's,
19.
so apparently this is a situation where we want to rage because these are super dogs. So she is going to rage again. Let me make sure it gets activated. How do I do that?
Roll 1d8.
Trying to remember how I made it happen last time in the thing. Oh well.
Four, magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding until your rage ends. The weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If it leaves your hand, it reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn.
Oh, fuck yes.
Nice.
So she's going to hit this dog with her magic force hammer.
Okay.
Oh, does it hit?
11 will hit.
Yeah.
And then the rage.
Are you fighting one-handed or two-handed?
One-handed.
Okay. Okay, second attack.
That's right. I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry.
That's a hit. Roll your damage. Okay.
And then the rage on that.
Yeah, you killed him.
Okay, I immortalized it.
And you do more damage when it's two-handed because it rolls. It's
Yeah.
a D10 instead of a D8.
I guess I should really be doing that.
Okay, Aaron. Muffy is up.
Muffy is going to move a couple spaces up. Muffy is going to launch a crossbow from here. And then, let's see if that does it.
10 is not going to hit the lead dog.
So, as a bonus
Also,
action,
How did you do 0?
I'm questioning that myself.
Do you have a
1d8
negative
minus
strength?
1.
You've got a negative strength or whatever, or dex?
Yeah, I've got a -1 on Dex.
Okay.
I'm going
You
to
hit.
summon my spiritual weapon as a
Okay.
bonus action.
There you go.
Yeah.
Give
That's
me
really
just
a cleric's
second.
bread and butter.
Yeah.
So you can summon it anywhere within 30 feet of you. You want to put it there. Give me just a second so I can give you control.
It looks like it's right on 30 feet next to it. Does it get to attack this turn too?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. It's actually a she pulls out a an old Foot Locker and pulls out a glowing wiffle ball bat and throws it over there.
Okay, so make your attack roll with it. That is a hit.
There we go.
And his buddy is going to come charging up to Mildred, but the buddy is unable to. I think Mildred's in the turn order twice. Yeah.
How did that happen?
Okay. But he is unable to reach Mildred. Then another Shadow Mastiff bounces out of the shadows.
That's what they do.
And comes charging up to Muffy.
We're gonna use that one.
Oh, well, he's unable to attack you at this
Oh,
time.
good. Okay.
Will, Visa's up.
Good remembering, though.
Okay, 24 is a hit for 10 damage. Aaron, you're up.
I'll Warhammer the one in front of me.
Wait, did you just get 2 turns? You're in here twice, too.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, man,
All
that
right.
was quick.
And Visa's in there again. Okay. Did everyone
That's
get a
odd.
turn? Did I skip anybody?
I got 1 turn, but I think I'm not in the order anymore.
Yeah, I don't see myself in the order either.
I
Does
see
that
Josh. And I see George, yeah, at 18 and 17.
Okay.
You don't see them. Okay. Okay. That's really weird. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't.
But
Yeah.
yes, that's fine.
I see you, so that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, the only people I see now are myself and the Dullahan.
Okay. So we've identified one little buggy thing. Okay. So Shadow Mastiff Alpha is up. And he is a dog with low intelligence. So he is going to attack the spiritual hammer if he does not make an intelligence check, and he does not. So the dog is chewing on your spiritual hammer. Josh, you're up.
All right. So I will go ahead and take a step up, and I will attack this mastiff actually with my mind sliver.
Damn, he's already dumb.
I mean, if they're not intelligent, I might as well just run with it.
You're attacking which one? The one
This
closest to
one.
you? Okay.
Yes.
These dumbass dogs.
Yep. So he fails that. All right. George.
All right. So I'm going to disengage and come this way.
Okay.
Can I, do I get advantage on flanking? Are we doing that?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a hit. And probably a kill with your sneak attack. Yep. Okay, Mildred.
Mildred's gonna go hog wild on these. So let me see here. She's gonna attack the one closest to her.
That's a hit.
And we're gonna do two-handed.
Okay.
What the fuck?
And your rage.
This isn't fair. And one more time.
That's a hit.
Oh my god. Really? Ridiculous.
You managed to destroy it with the second hit.
Just deleting that animal.
Do you have Great Weapon Master that you can move up and attack again?
No, but
Okay.
I didn't move during that thing, so
True.
I'm just going to move to block the way for the dog.
Okay, Aaron, you're up. Yeah, I don't see Aaron in the turn order there either. Okay.
I'm gonna move all the
Yeah.
way up and
Like,
attack.
people are getting deleted in the turnover on my end.
Well, I think it's because it's the tokens on the other page that are on it.
Oh.
And you all can't see it because you're not on that page, but I can see it because I'm the DM.
And then I'll make my spiritual weapon attack as well.
Okay, 10 does not hit the alpha,
Ooh,
but the 18 does.
not bad.
Okay, Vise.
Right.
That is a
Nice.
hit. Okay. The Shadow Mastiff Alpha. Starting with Vise and 2 counts. So 1, 2, 3. He attacks Muffy.
No.
Does a 17 hit Muffy?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so he does 7 piercing damage, and you need to make a strength saving throw against a DC 13 or be knocked prone. Oh!
Very much prone.
No. You said it was 13?
Yeah. All right, Josh, you're up.
All right. So in my case, I will go ahead and then I will go ahead and attack him with a Mind Sliver again.
The alpha's a little bit smarter, but
Not that
enough.
much smarter.
No.
Are you sure?
Okay, George.
All right. I suppose I will try to shoot into this and hit the alpha.
That is a hit. And with your sneak attack, that is enough to destroy the alpha. So you have destroyed the guardians of the gate into the shadow world where the creature awaits you.
Great.
This is an opportunity for the characters to take a short rest and an opportunity for the players to take a short rest. You want a 5-minute break or 10-minute break?
5 will probably be fine.
5 will be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 will be
So
sure.
we will take a 5-minute break and we will be right back.
Was hit and ran over by a car. I suffered a traumatic brain injury, a ruptured spleen, a broken tibia, a broken clavicle, and multiple skin graftings. For the traumatic brain injury, it affects my frontal temporal lobe. So that's depression, anxiety, emotion, all of my emotions. A lot of people think that mental health isn't really such a big deal and, oh, you have mental problems, like, go to therapy, you'll be fine. But even when you go to therapy, I mean, you can't live in your therapist's office. You have to go through daily life. You have to see other people. You have to be around everybody. A lot of different things in my life have gotten better because of the car accident. It's made me a stronger person, and I don't believe old Alexis would have, I mean, she was great and all, but this Alexis, I love her better. If you give donations to Children's Miracle Network, it's not about the money, it's about the love, and it's about the life that you're saving, so that that person can have love as well.
I've got diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 7. It's a really unique disorder, I think. You get really high, really manic, bouncing off the walls, like everything's great, everything's perfect, I don't need medication, all this stuff, and then you drop, and it's like everything is awful. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I here? I want to be very clear, I would not be sitting here without medication. We need those things to survive, and I think we need to start sitting down and having a conversation about how can we make that accessible to the people that need them. 7-year-olds should feel like they want to commit suicide, and that's what I felt like. I'm 16. I shouldn't have to think about that. I shouldn't have to think about how am I going to go to college, because of how am I going to get the emotional support? How am I going to move out of my house? How am I going to keep a job? I don't really relate to kids my age. I think that comes back to I've had to grow up so much faster, so I have bad knees. My back hurts occasionally. I like knitting. Hi, my name is Bella, and I am a 65-year-old woman.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. I like Chef Boyardee. I eat it like every day. I eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack. It's like spaghetti and meatballs, but it's really good. It's from a can, and it's called Chef Boyardee. I eat it at school. I eat it at home. I eat it whenever it's dinner time, and I make my own can by myself because I know how to make it. I have 2 dogs and 1 cat. My French bulldog's name is Zoe. I'm not a cat person. I have a therapy dog, a yellow lab. Her name is Delilah, and she is 11. I had to give her like command and everything, figure out what she needs to do. I feed Zoe and Delilah. That's what I do. And she loves having fun.
I raise money for Dornbecker Children's Hospital with lemonade stands. The Trailblazers built a lemonade stand when we were shooting a commercial with Terry Porter. The last time I donated to the Christine and Gary Rude Family Pavilion, which is for sick kids that stay for a while or they live far away. Giving back to others is fun when you do it with your friends. It feels really great knowing that other people care just as much as I would, and they just know that it's easy to give back.
I had strep throat, and then I went to the hospital, and they told me I had toxic shock syndrome. They're all nice, and they're not like overwhelming and scary. They just kind of like treat you like a normal kid. 3 years later, I have no issues. I want to be a doctor when I grow up because I want to be able to help other sick kids in the future like how they help me.
My dad won a costume contest. Now I wanted to win, so I wanted to be the president with him.
He won first place. That's the time he won. And he was in the middle of his cancer treatment, and he had his costume on the whole time, and he won, and nobody knew he had cancer until he took off his mask, and they seen his NG tube, and they seen his bald head. And right after, we went straight to the hospital to get chemo. He liked dressing up for the doctors and the nurses. He had his costume, he had his little award, and it was great for him. He felt really good that day.
The primary tumor was on my bladder. I was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma. I get in my morphine, then I put like some stuff on, then when we go to the parking lot, we put the rest of the stuff, and there is a cannon, which is right here, then you wear the mask, then there's like hip parts, like a skeleton. We get chest parts, which is a big part too.
All around, I'd just say I'm very tough and I can just push through things that I think I can do. I am basically a normal kid. The only thing is I have spina bifida, and it does not stop me from being a normal kid. If you have something like that is risky, like surgery, it can be very scary to go into a hospital. And the children's hospital is cool because you get to see all your favorite doctors and you get to be treated how you want to be. I like that they listen to me because they do whatever is most comfortable with me. I have accomplished being out of vision therapy and swim therapy. I play baseball, Miracle League. Basically, it's a program where you play baseball. It's for disabled people. I can do stuff that I want to do. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do stuff.
When you go to the operating room, you take this medicine called Goofy Juice, so it doesn't have you have a bad memory, so you don't remember going into the operating room. I've had 13 surgeries. So my doctor that did all my surgeries, his name is Dr. Thomas. It was a little nerve-wracking, but like it wasn't that bad. The first time I did triathlon, it was a 100-yard swim, 3-mile bike, and a half-mile run. Sometimes there's nothing that can stop me from doing the things that I want to do. Larsen syndrome is a syndrome that like dislocates some of your parts in your body, like your knees. It's been great to have such specialist care. If Children's Hospital wasn't there, then I would be in a wheelchair my whole life.
He was born with retinoblastoma. It's pretty much a genetic mutation, so he'll be dealing with cancer off and on for the rest of his life. Currently, he's fighting lung cancer.
I'm not feeling that well today. Taking my chemo pills, and it's not really my day today. Even if you don't feel good, you should always keep a smile on your face. If I could change one thing, everything in the world would be voice activated. If you're watching TV and you don't know and if I didn't know what channel it was, I would say, what channel is this? And I would say like 23. I want other people to share their ideas too. It's important to love your parents because pretty soon you probably won't need them anymore. You graduate from college and you move out, you might not need them anymore. You'll be like independent. She's been there for me ever since day one.
Considering I was only 10 away, like that's just ugh.
Welcome back.
Did you see any hit dice for me? Because I'm not seeing them.
No, I did not see any hit dice for you.
Now I do.
Now we did, yeah.
Took it a minute.
Still at 8. I like it.
Okay.
It's only 9 o'clock. Are we making good time or bad?
We are making good time. I have 2 more scenes for us. I have 5 scenes. I did like a 5-room dungeon.
Okay.
So we have this skill challenge, a possible fight at the end of it, and then the boss fight. I figure the boss fight's going to take longer.
Yeah, okay.
So, welcome back, everyone. Sorry, we're kind of side-talking there. Our characters have taken a short rest. They're rolling hit dice to get themselves healed up. We are about to embark on another skill challenge. And here are the challenge rules. So, the characters are going to spend their turn tracking what they hunt them or tracking what they hunt or evading what hunts them. As they travel through the Shadowland, they are both hunting and being hunted. So the challenge will end when the characters score sufficient tracking successes or when the failures exceed the evasion successes by 4, because that will be the maximum strength of the enemy attacking them.
So if we fail 4 times in a row, it's just over.
Right, but you can see here you have tracking successes, evasion successes, and failures.
Right, that's why I'm saying
if you fail 4 times in a row, we go straight to a fight, and then we'll fight from there. Yeah, let's not fail 4 times in a row.
Well, you say that, but
okay. Whoops, the donation
you want us to roll
is not on top. Just a second.
Are you wanting us to roll initiative for our turn?
Yes, we're going to roll initiative, and Billy D. Williams donated $20. Thank you.
Wow.
Who was that?
Who had the connection there?
That's me.
Okay, so you get a nat 20 for that.
Of course it's you.
Aaron gets all of his donations during the live stream.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
Just put myself out there, and it's this face. That helps.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mildred went in, but George did not go into the turn tracker. This is the thing that's just weird to me. So I'll put George in manually. Beast went in. And then Baggy did not go in. And I need, there we go. So Baggy got a 17. Okay. All right. So George is up first. So you are hunting something, and it is hunting you. I have you all on the map, but the people at home aren't because the map doesn't actually matter for anything here. So what would George like to do?
Let's see what I got. Let me do a survival check.
Okay. Are you evading or tracking?
Tracking.
Okay. So that is a critical success, so you will get 2 successes on that. So that now puts you at 2 tracking successes, 0 evasion successes, and 0 failures.
Woo!
Next up is Josh. What is Baggy going to do?
Oh, that is tricky because all of my skills are conversation based. I'm trying to think of what I do. I suppose I'll try a perception to see if I find anything that might hint as to the location of this creature.
Okay.
Oh! Fucking hell.
This is amazing.
And you were worried about getting 4 failures.
I mean, it's hard to.
We're
it's
at
hard
4
to predict.
successes. Mildred, what are you going to be doing?
Mildred will use nature to try to find. That's survival, though, isn't it?
You want to use you can use nature to find leads as to where you should be going in this terrain and stuff.
Okay, then let's try that.
Okay, so that is our first failure.
No, Mildred, you broke the trend.
All right.
An old woman.
Vise, you're up.
Hey. I will use survival to do some tracking. Okay.
Our second failure. Well, we're at 4 successes still.
Right.
How many successes do we need?
8 is where I had started.
Okay.
But right now, something's catching up to you.
Yeah.
So we can go ahead and go with 5 successes, and maybe I was too optimistic at the 8, just like I did the last one. So 5 successes, you find it, but right now something's going to jump you before you get to fight your prey, unless you start doing some evading.
I was going to say, can I use thaumaturgy to throw it off our tracks?
You can, yes.
To sweep up, I'll use it to shuffle the ground so that it can't hear us as well, and to erase our footsteps.
Okay. So make me a spellcasting roll.
Like just my wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll add your proficiency to it.
Let's see.
Okay.
Nice.
So you have 1 evasion. Okay. George.
All right, we are trying to evade, right?
Yes.
So I will use my deception to throw us off the. I guess.
Okay.
Wow.
Like it.
All right. So you were able to successfully make a misleading trail or something to dissuade you. So we are at 4 tracking successes, 3 evasion successes, and 2 failures. So Josh, 1 more tracking success.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try persuasion to motivate the party to search harder and see if that helps us in our tracking.
Okay.
You're like, you all need to work harder.
All right. So
Work
that
harder.
is a success.
Incredible.
See, all it took was a motivational speech.
So we are able to move to the final.
Never underestimate the power of middle management and motivational speeches.
Apparently so. Okay. So why can you see anything?
No.
No.
I see a black eye.
No.
All right, I think I have dynamic lighting on when I shouldn't. There.
Wow.
That's cool.
Interesting.
Okay. So, part of this, for those of you at home who don't know, in our regular game campaign, we're going to be going up against Tiamat. And so I am testing a mechanic I'm going to use to keep track of all the heads of the Vessel Hydra to see if that's going to work before I start using a more complicated creature. So I have cards here to keep track of when heads are taking legendary actions and when they are not, and which heads are left for the regular turn to attack.
I like to think that all the heads have different personalities.
So we have before you an advanced Vessel Hydra and a group of the wretched creatures of the Shadowfell that get their sheet up here, and I will paste a picture. I should have done that for the other things too.
Ooh.
That is a mole rat on crack.
Right.
A naked mole rat.
It's a critter.
I was just trying to think of that. That's funny. Definitely is reminiscent of that.
Okay, so now I have Reese, Aaron, Mildred. I need to add George and Baggy. Okay, George, I have to put you in the middle of the battle before I can edit your turn. Sorry.
Okay.
And it was just going off my screen because you're up at the edge there. Okay. And then George got a 19 for initiative. And then Baggy got a 13. Okay, there's going to be a lair action which will occur on 10. Mildred, do you want to go before or after the lair action?
Before.
I will assume before. Okay. So we start. The Vessel Hydra is the first one to act in this combat. So let's see if they are able to spot you.
Oh.
They do not spot you.
Awesome.
George, you're up.
Okay. I'm wondering which. So, what is the layout? Are these above us? Are they?
They are. There is walls around a temple, and they are on a dais going up. Each time you cross the what are steps, it will cost you an extra space of movement.
Okay.
So they are above you currently. And this is a covered temple of sorts.
All right. So I'm going to shoot and then hide behind here.
Okay.
I assume this is some sort of wall.
Yes, that is some sort of wall.
Okay. So I will shoot at one of the little guys.
At one of the little guys. Okay. That is a hit. And you have destroyed one of the little guys. Make me a stealth check.
Gladly.
Okay. So you have, yeah, you have stealthed. They saw their friend go, but they have no idea where it came from. Vise, you're up.
All right. All right. I'm going to shoot this guy.
$12 is not a hit.
Okay.
Josh.
All right. Suppose it would be a good idea to come in with something suitably dramatic for the big boss. So I will start off with a mind sliver on the Hydra.
Okay. DC 15 intelligence save. Nope.
Wow.
Nice.
That's its weak spot. You pick the right character for this.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use a quicken spell, and I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar centered on the Hydra.
Oh no.
Nice.
The slurping. The slurping.
How much slurping?
It's deafening. Ooh.
Give me just a second to get my Hunger of Hadar here. Chaotic
Would it cover all of the other little things in there too?
It might.
It should be a...
It's a 20-foot radius, so...
Okay.
Yeah, so it should be a 40-foot sphere.
Oops,
So it might consume everything.
I made it too big, but...
Oh, we can make it that size.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
That's a real cool one.
Yeah, no, one more down.
Ooh, yeah, I do like it.
That is suitably grotesque for
Say
summoning
it.
a great old one.
You blow your nukes. This one, I'll save my nukes for the next encounter.
Okay, so there is your hunger. So it's at the start and end of their turns that they will take damage. Okay. Aaron.
I'm gonna summon my. Well, I'll move up first. We'll move up to the other side here. Can I see them still?
No, they are now
Yeah.
in. You are at disadvantage to attack them.
Well, still worth an attack then, I guess. I hold control for that, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Control or Alt, I forget.
It's control. So that's not gonna hit. I was going for him.
Nope.
And then I'll summon my spiritual weapon. Right.
Okay.
Right there. Is the spiritual weapon at disadvantage?
Yes.
Is that a thing? Okay. I wasn't sure if the spiritual weapon had eyes.
Okay. Let me see if I can get a baseball bat. I can get a person with the baseball bat. Okay, so we'll just go with the hammer.
That works. No hits, but at least we've got it busted for when they start coming out.
Okay. There is your spiritual weapon. All right. Next up is the wretched. So, do they, on Hunger of Hadar, they get a save on one of them, but not the other one? What?
So they start their turn and take 2d6 cold, and then if they end their turn within the space, they take 2d6 acid.
Okay, so there's no save. Okay. So
yeah, the cold part, there's no save.
Okay. So they are going to be with 2 hit points left, so I'm just going to eliminate those wretched there. Mildred.
Okay. There's not anything visible for her to attack yet.
Correct.
So I guess her turn is just going to... I guess she's just going to go up to the edge and... I'm torn as to whether or not I should rage now or later. Because I know there's going to be some fuckery happening right after my turn. But I don't know what.
You're correct.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that I can think of that I can reasonably do based on the information that I have. So
okay. All
I
right.
guess I'll just park there and waste my turn.
You can have a held action that if the Hydra comes out, you attack it once.
Sure.
Okay. Or if the Hydra comes out, that you rage.
If the Hydra comes out.
You're going to rage for your thing? Okay. So now we have a lair action. Chappie, can you roll me a d10?
Yes, sir.
2. So that is this group over here. Give me just a moment, please.
Stand by. The apocalypse will be right with you.
Okay, so a whole bunch more of the wretcheds come charging onto the scene. The Desil Hydra takes Hunger of Hadar. So the cold damage is 7. Then it's going to run, so 30 will get it out. So let's roll a d8 for direction. So 1, it pops out over here. I'm going to move your spiritual hammer just to get it out there. Mildred enters her rage.
So let's do the roll 1d8. Ooh, what does that get me?
A bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet must make a con saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next turn. You can use this effect on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Yeah, obviously I'm going to try to get the Vessel Hydra.
Okay. So
We'll see if it...
needs to make a con save. Okay, what is your Constitution bonus?
My Constitution bonus is a 4. Wait,
Plus,
yeah. Well, no, my Constitution bonus is a 1. I was looking at my saving throw.
okay, and then plus 3 for your proficiency, so it's a 4. So he would need a 12, so it's saved. Because your magic effects go off of your Constitution. So it's saved this time. So it will take half of it will take half of the d6, so roll your d6, and it is not blinded. So it will take 2 points of damage. All right. So then he pops out, you rage, you blast him, and he's going to step up to you. Okay. It has not gotten to do any reaction, so it technically would get 8. Okay, Pair of Pants just donated $15.
Yay!
So
Wow.
who has Pair of Pants?
I think it might be me.
Yeah, I think because the most recent one is John now. Okay, so John, $15 gets you an extra life potion.
Nice.
Yes, please. Might come in handy if there's 8 reactions that I'm gonna get from
Yeah,
this fucking monster.
if you're about to get 8. Okay. What is your armor class?
13.
13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is he not? Oh, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this thing pops out and you take half damage, but you don't so we're going to put you at 0 hit points.
Yeah, that seems fair. I mean, it doesn't seem fair, but it seems correct.
Okay. There, George, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna do the sneak out, shoot, and sneak back out. Not so much sneak because I'm actually going to use my. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Sorry. So let's see if I can hit it for the Hydra.
Okay, 13 will not hit.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to guide Mildred. So.
Okay.
What does that do?
So you get advantage.
You have advantage on your death save when it comes around. Or
oh wait, I forgot you were dead. Let me give it to somebody else.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Let me give it to your sister.
That's what she said.
I'm not exactly sure how you can guide her through not dying.
Okay, Beast, you're up.
Oh. Let's see.
I just realized we're not on the battle mat. Sorry, folks at home.
Oh. I will use a bonus action. Charge. Do a dash and charge. And take the swing.
$19 will hit.
Okay. And that is +5 to the damage. So.
Okay, so 9 damage. All right, Josh.
All right.
Do you have some pushing thing to push her back in?
I do not, unfortunately. Actually, maybe I do.
Because I know when I played the Aberrant Mind, I took the telekinetic feat so I could push people back.
Yeah, I had not.
But also, it would take a strength check, which I think a Hydra could
Probably would pass. You're right. Oh, it to remember to use its reactions.
Yeah. Don't just pick on Mildred.
So while you're figuring that out, I'm going to do my attack on Will. Does a 16 hit you, Will?
It does not.
Okay. Svet Ford donated $50. So who has...
Not me.
I think that's John.
Svet Ford? What? Who is that?
That was the name that they put.
And Svetlana's Ford. Her old Ford, you know?
So that gets you a monster summons. By the way, you can still use your extra life stuff, even though you're unconscious. If you want to summon a wandering monster or take a potion, I will let you use the extra life.
Yeah.
Bonuses.
Well,
Our side? That's the question.
Huh?
Is the monster on our side? That's my question.
Yes. I have a table for random summons.
I'll use that monster whenever
your
you
turn comes around. Okay, yeah. It's going to be a summoned creature. I have a table for all of the different summons, all the different summoning spells.
Oh, okay. The donor identified themselves. Hi, Kelsey.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and cast a Mind Spike on the Hydra. So it needs to make a Wisdom save.
And it fails. So it takes 16 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, close that back up. Okay. All right, Aaron.
Okay. I think I'm going to do a couple things. I will burn my monster that I have. So let's do that.
Okay. And a putrid undead spirit steps out.
Fancy.
Nice.
Let's put him somewhere in front of me. And I'll move my spiritual weapon over to attack as well.
It is slowly summoning the undead spirit. That's apparently quite a ritual that's involved.
I'm going to try and just cast a little bit over on John to get him up.
Okay, finally.
There you go. There's 5.
All right. I'll put that in there.
You're up at least.
There we go.
And then my spiritual weapon.
Someone was just asking, who's going to revive you? And I'm like, apparently no one.
Just had to get back around to me.
And that's Aaron. Okay, so you now control the undead spirit.
Woohoo! I'm assuming he has some kind of melee attack.
Yeah, if you option double click it, the character sheet should pull up.
Oh.
Or alt double click. Yeah, it's putrid, so he has rotting claw.
Yes, he's going to do a little rotting claw action.
Oh.
But not with that.
Nope.
Well,
Too bad that was decent damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And you healed John. John, you healed yourself. Okay. And your spiritual weapon did not hit. Okay.
It's a tough monster.
Note, John, don't get within 5 feet of that undead spirit.
Okay. I think Mildred might busy herself over here with these monsters coming up, because fighting something that can do 8 attacks against you for like 15 damage each. It's not wise.
Well, now there are other targets there, so.
Oh, so only 4.
It won't all attack you now. So the wretched all run up. Mildred, you are up.
She's gonna. Is
Down
it an
some
action to down
potions.
one of these potions?
Nope. The extra life potions are free.
Well, I think I will take 2 of them.
Okay. So you get 36 health back.
36 blammo. And then I'd like to have my monster, please.
Okay. Let's see what your summons is. Oh, Aaron, we need your monster car. You get a stone construct, so a stone golem appears.
Okay. And I assume that I lost my rage when I died, so
yes.
I don't get. So you said I wouldn't need more than 1 rage, and you were wrong, Richard.
I was wrong. I'm sorry.
But also, I can't really leave this Hydra without disengaging. So I guess I'm just fighting this Hydra for the rest of my life.
He'd only get 1 attack on you if you left him without disengaging.
Well, and that's what I'll do.
All right, you now control the construct spirit.
All right, let me open up that sheet. What can you do? Berserk lashing. Okay. Stone lethargy. Blah blah blah.
Stained, so he has stone lethargy.
Yeah. So let's. When a creature the construct can see starts its turn within 10 feet, it can force it to make a wisdom DC. Oh man, that would be really great.
So do you want him over here so that he can
make
like the Vessel Hydra?
Managing that fucker's reactions is going to be really good. So yeah, he's going to try to use the stone lethargy against it.
Okay.
And then he's going to try to do a multi-attack against the Hydra.
Okay.
Number of attacks equal to half this spell's level. What does that mean?
Whatever level the summon construct is. Just a second. It's a level 4 spell. So he gets 2 attacks.
Okay, so then let's do 1, 2.
Oh, a crit.
Yay, something had to go right.
Plus the spells. Okay, so plus 8. So.
And because I disengaged, that was my action, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, because your construct took away its reaction, you didn't need to disengage.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just start hitting this thingy-madoodle in front of me.
Okay.
Since I'm not raged, it's only a normal hit. Does that hit?
And 11 does not hit.
Well,
second attack. 2 attacks per round. 25
right.
will hit.
I keep forgetting it. And I'm doing two-handed. Let's see if it works out in my favor this time. Yay!
Okay. All right. So, Will, roll me a d10. Number 4. Uh-oh. Will roll the unlucky roll.
Uh-oh. Dang.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. This is abuse. This is bullying.
Okay, so now let me take those off of the cell that you're in.
Oh, no.
They're pushing them into the wall.
Okay, there we go.
My God. Ridiculous.
All right, so the Thessal Hydra has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks and 1, 2, 3, 4 targets. So 2 attacks each. So, one's a spiritual weapon. Well, we'll just do 2 attacks each.
Ew.
There's Will, an 8 and a 10. Those miss. And John's like, why couldn't it roll like that when I was here?
Because clearly Mildred is not an S tier character.
Undead Spirit is a 12 and an 18. The 12's going to miss. The 18 will hit, or 17 will hit. So it will take 7. And then critical miss and a 17. 17 will not hit the construct, the stone golem. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
All right. George.
Hey, he has to make a Constitution saving throw to not get poisoned by my undead spirit.
Oh.
I don't know what the spell save DC on it is because I don't know what his spell casting ability thing is, but
Okay, but I'm going to say a 22 makes it.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. George.
All right, I'm gonna disengage with my bonus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and I don't know if I can do this or how I do this, but basically I'm gonna throw ball bearings, my bag of ball bearings, into the middle of these lopsided 2-footed creatures.
Okay.
See if I can trip them up.
Okay, so your bag of 1,000 ball bearings can cover 20 by 20 square. So which group are you getting? The ones by Mildred or the ones you just ran away from?
I'm assuming the spirits don't care.
I would assume so as well.
So I'm gonna try like right in here.
Okay.
That'll be my epicenter, I guess. Because I don't think it's going to roll up the hill. Where Mildred is.
Yeah.
It's not gonna roll up the step.
That makes sense. Okay, so ball bearings. Which of these looks like a cloud of ball bearings?
Also, can you just use a bag of 1,000 ball bearings to like smack someone with? Seems like it'd be pretty heavy.
But I'm just thinking about throwing them all on the floor because if you look at those, they look like super awkward.
Yeah, they do look like little T-Rexes.
Okay, is that what you're wanting, or more over this way?
Yeah, over there is right there.
Okay.
Is it possible to make them like a background layer? There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
That way it's difficult terrain for them to...
But not for Mildred.
No, because she's up on the step. I'm sure it'd still be difficult for her because she's an old lady. She's got a bed.
Yeah.
But
She's hunched over and got arthritis.
I will replace the tennis balls on your walker. All right?
Okay. All right, so that's bonus move in action. Is that everything? Or did I miss? Okay. All right, Vise.
I'm going to use a bonus action to activate my Giant's Might. So I grow to be large in size. Let's see.
Mustache just donated $20.
Yeah, that was someone who wanted to get me a crit.
Okay.
Because they were saying there was some Grandma Mildred discrimination going on.
All right, John now has a crit. All right, 17 is a hit.
For us. One second. An additional 3.
Okay. All right, now it is going to attack you back.
Yeah.
21, does that hit?
It does. I will activate my Cloud Rune and make that attack hit this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, just to delete him, just erase him. Just take a big ol' eraser and...
Josh.
All right. In my case, because this is kind of scary how many things are surrounding me.
It's you.
Yeah, you all lucked out that they go right before they get summoned. Their initiative is, so everyone gets a full turn before they get to act after they're summoned. Except for Mildred.
I think the appropriate response is to just cast Arms of Hadar and hope that everything around me dies.
Okay.
Just all this Hadar love tonight.
A 10-foot, and it's a strength save. Oh, these guys. Okay.
All this Elder God attention.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 of them are still alive. And that was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they each take half. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now is in the text, is it each person you choose or everyone within range?
It says all creatures within 10 feet.
Okay, Muffy, you need to make a
Muffy,
strength save.
You're a gym teacher, you can do it.
Muffy's so strong. She's like so strong.
Okay, so Muffy saves. Muffy only takes 4 points of damage.
There you go.
And the
Sorry
undead
about that, Muffy,
spirit
but I
does
swear
not
it's worth it.
save.
Is that the
Muffy.
first damage you've gotten this whole fight?
Muffy is stong. Yeah.
The undead
I swear
spirit
it's worth
takes. Okay. All right, Aaron.
Well, I want to save most of my spell slots for the next thing.
This is the thing. This is the hunter.
Oh, this is the thing.
This is
the
okay.
thing.
Like, how much worse could it get?
Oh,
We avoided the other thing that was chasing us.
Yes.
let's. I mean, why am I not casting Spirit Guardians then? It's all day. Spirit
Right.
Guardians. Yeah.
Great question.
Okay. What's the radius on Spirit Guardians? 10, 15, 20, 500?
It's I thought I was
15.
gonna put it in the chat.
It did.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a 15-foot. What color do you want your Spirit Guardians to be? Red?
Oh, yes.
Giant Reese. Or is that a different spell?
No, that's Stella Reese. I have Tony Little though.
Okay.
He's powering around on his Gazelle freestyle.
I thought Spirit Guardians was Roma Downey.
I thought it was Stella Reese. Maybe you're right.
No, like Della Reese is the
Okay.
one that gets planted in one place and
And
doesn't
do
let
they
anyone
take
pass.
the damage on their turn or your turn? I think it's on their turn.
I think you're right.
Okay.
Well, it's when a creature enters the area
Or starts its turn there. Okay.
or starts its turn there. Yeah, you're right.
All right.
No matter who it is, they're about to be bad touched by an angel.
Okay. So now, so it needs to make a save. So these two are dead regardless, because even if they make their save, the half damage will finish them. So this one needs to make a wisdom. This
So,
one
like,
failed
Decker-
its wisdom save.
I gotta do my spiritual weapon
Someone
too.
said that you look like a friend's husband and it's freaking them out.
Excellent.
Okay, do your spiritual weapon.
Just give the camera occasional looks.
You cast Shield of Faith. I don't know.
Oh, you're right. I did. There it is. Sorry. Thought I was on my twos.
That is a
Hey.
hit.
Nice.
Oh, whoops. The whatchamadoodles have to attack.
The wretcheds.
The
Oh.
wretches. So I
Wretched
skipped that
Ralphs.
before Midrid, the wretched Ralphs. Okay, so I have move. I have 4 of them that have to make deck saves. 2.
Wow,
3,
they're actually surprisingly good
4.
at it.
Okay. So this one is prone. 1, 2, 3, nope, 4. This one is prone. Okay. So they're going to charge up to attack you, and one of them's going to enter the Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah.
Get vaporized. Then he's going to need to make a deck save.
Oh, Mildred's gonna bad. And
fall prone.
I can still do it.
So, and then with difficult terrain, only 2 of them, 3 of them will actually be in range to attack you. 1, 10 is a miss. 13, is that a hit or a miss?
It matches. So does that a hit then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, one of the wretches have bit onto you and is attached to you.
Well, what does it do when it's attached?
It does 6 damage and it stays with you.
Okay, well,
and you will take 6 damage at the start of each of your turns.
It can come along if it wants.
Okay. All right, lair action. So we are up to Aaron. Roll me a d10.
Oh, do I not get a turn? Excuse
I'm sorry,
me?
I'm skipping you. You're right. I'm sorry. Mildred.
This is Mildred erasure. So she is going to walk over here. And so do whatever you actually. So I'm sure there's going to be some attacks of opportunity, correct? At least one of them is going to be a critical failure.
Okay. So 1 critical failure, and the other guy gets 12. So.
Step it outside.
Those were the 2 attacks of opportunities. The other guy is just hanging on for the ride.
Yeah. And then
and you'll take 6 damage. You'll do that at the start of each of
right.
your turns.
So let me put that.
Oh, I'm sorry, at the wretched's turns. My goof. It's on his turns.
Okay. So I am going to attack the Hydra. And I'm going to give myself a critical success with that.
Okay.
And so what is the extra damage for a critical success attack?
Whatever your attack die is, like if you're rolling the d10, you'll get 10 to whatever your hit is.
Okay, and the 1d10 plus 4 is my 2-handed, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to do that.
So you'll have 1d10 plus 14.
Okay, so then is it going to... Oh, it only rolled it on the actual thing, and it's the slowest Java thing I've ever seen. So
get?
Let me...
There we go. 12
so it's
plus
22.
10. 22.
Hopefully, kill that thing. Yeah, Mildred got her revenge. And then I have one more attack, don't I?
You do.
I remembered this time. I'm going to...
I keep forgetting too. I have to attack.
Is this the one that is attached to me?
Yes.
I am going to attack it if I can.
You can.
So let me do that. Ooh, that should hit. And then it's 2-handed, so... All right.
Okay. You slice that wretched off of you.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Thank you to my donors for saving my ass with that.
Right.
And then the construct, can't forget that.
Yes.
He is going to target this one. Blam. Oh, blam.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So you all managed to mop up the rest of these wretches that are there and return with the heads of the Vessel Hydra to the king or queen of your choice in the fairy realm to ask for a boon. So why don't we go around and tell us what boon your character is going to select from the Feywild royalty.
It can be anything?
Anything, yeah. You're asking the king or queen for a favor. You have just rid the kingdom of a very wretched beast, and they'll give you land, they'll give you a title, they'll...
Muffy wants her own personal gym.
Muffy wants a personal gym?
Yeah,
Okay.
She's starting up a new startup called Zumba.
Okay.
With a dodgeball court, since it's the king, queen. They could do that.
Okay. What is George interested in?
I actually rolled one of my bonds, was my precious instrument was stolen. So I guess that would be what he would want as a new instrument.
Okay, awesome. Mildred?
Mildred, she likes having a sister, but she wishes there was another. So she is going to ask them to procure a human child that she will use to turn into a hag, and they can, be a family again.
Okay. Nice of you, Mildred, looking out for your sister.
Well, I mean, it helps us both.
Yes. Baggy.
In my case, I think I would want to ask for more power. So I guess I would ask for them to suffuse or grant me some additional powers on top of my already sorceress abilities. So that might be something like access to a phase spell or some sort of a meta magic feat.
Yep, so that would be, that you'd probably get the Fey Touched ability there. And for Vistarn, are you going to ask for your head to be reattached?
No, that would just seem weird.
Okay. To be a headed horseman?
He requests to be included as a participant in the next wild hunt.
Okay. And it is granted. So, would like to thank everyone who joined us. I have a thank you screen that'll show in a moment. But
thank you for helping us raise all that money for children.
Yes. Extra Life thanks you. We're going to do another live stream in August as part of Tabletop Weekend. Would you like to talk about that, Jason?
Well, I think we'll have more details as they come out, but in honor of other board games, I think we'll find ourselves in a board game realm. So I think
Very
it'll be
interesting. Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Well, I've not received any compensation and actually have paid each of these creators for their services. I want to recognize the technologies and inspirations used in our adventure today. Our characters were built on the D&D Beyond digital toolset. We used Roll20 for our shared tabletop. The plug-in Beyond 20 was the means of getting the two to speak to each other. I used Open Broadcaster software to manage the stream and loaded it to YouTube. Various YouTube creators made videos that helped me develop my own stinger transition and other features you saw today. 4 creators in particular inspired the mechanics and story that you saw today. Kyle and Monty, the Dungeon Dudes, Luke at the DM Lair, Lunch Break Heroes, and the Dungeon Coach. I've chosen to support these creators on Patreon, and I encourage you to check them out too.